Hello, and thank you for joining me on today's video blog. I'm Stephen Pilkington with the Path Home team of Compass Real Estate. So on today's video blog, we're going to discuss, should I have a plan for my real estate business, and when should I do that? How should I go about it? So years ago, one of my coaches told me, he goes, Pilk, if you were going to drive from Denver down to the bottom of South America, would you use GPS? And I said, yeah, of course I would. And he goes, well, how long would you be comfortable turning off your GPS knowing that you're still going in the right direction? Would you be comfortable turning it off for an hour, for a day, for a week? And I was like, oh, there's no way I'd turn it off for a week. You could end up in a completely different country. And he goes, okay, well, you're doing the same thing with your business. You're creating a plan that is your GPS, and then you're shoving it away in a drawer instead of having it out and ready for you to watch. So how can you expect to get to a certain destination if you're not following a plan and purposeful about that? So that really got me thinking, and it got us on where we now have an annual plan, and we do twice a year. We focus on what are we going to plan for the next year, and then halfway through the year, how are we going year to date so that if we need to make any pivots. So then the next focus is, well, when should you do these plans? And we all know that we have a year that we want to plan for. Right now we're planning for 2021, yet this is real estate. So the activities that you take today, that could lead to a positive effect or a negative effect in the next 30, 60, or 90 days. Yet really, it's a challenge to change the bottom line in 30 days, yet you can make an impact in 60 or 90. So that means that if you have a goal for January, starting January 1, you really need to start that plan no later than ideally November 16th. Because anything you do for business November 16th and on, the likelihood is that that's going to land in the next calendar year. So if you've got a plan for next year or you're thinking about making a plan, time is of the essence. So get that date scheduled, get out of the office ideally, which right now we're all at home, and set aside at least 6 hours to think about what you want to do and plan for next year, which brings up the next and final point. So you want to have a real estate plan, you got to have a goal. And one of my coaches said the difference between goals and dreams is that a goal you take action and you have a plan for, where a dream, it's like, sure, I'd like to make $1 million, yet am I doing something day by day to make that goal actually happen? So you need to think about what's the business that you're in, which is kind of funny, we're all in real estate, yet there's so many aspects of real estate, so what are you going to focus on? All of us should really focus on first our sphere, and then we should have no more than 2 other things that are our primary focus. Do you have a market that you have an unfair advantage? That could be your kid's school. That could be the church that you go to. It could mean that you might speak a language that isn't very common, and that so you've got an advantage with that community because you can connect in that language. And then is it going to be doing open houses? Is it going to be cold calling? Is it going to be buying internet leads? There's no wrong answer, yet all I can implore you to do is focus on, pick number 1 as your sphere, number 2 can be your unfair advantage, number 3, whatever it is, farming, marketing, prospecting, and focus on those 3 things and create that plan. So that wraps up our video blog for this session. I hope you got some great value out of it. If you did, and if you'd like to have a one-on-one consultation on what you can do to grow your business, I'm happy to offer that out. Just shoot me a message, click on the link below, and we're happy to set up a 30-minute phone call on what we can do to help you get moving forward in the right direction for your business. And until the next time, stay healthy, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video blog.